Ready to go?
Yeah.
Name me one thing on your bucket list.
Ich möchte gerne einen Job in Deutschland finden.
A mí me encantaría conocer Tailandia y interactuar con los elefantes.
I want some days to swim in the ocean and maybe to be in space.
Bucket list.
Yes.
I would like to go to the Shire in New Zealand, where they filmed Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit town, and then climb Mount Doom or whatever the mountain's called. I know it's not called that, but that's where Frodo ascended with the ring. That would probably be a bucket list item for me.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chcemy się bać żyć, róbmy to, co kochamy i nie czekajmy z tym, nie odkładajmy tego, tylko zawsze do przodu.
Also ich bin dieses Jahr 50 geworden und bin zum ersten Mal Kanu gefahren und war nackt baden. Jetzt steht noch auf meiner Bucketlist so Wildwasser-Rafting, weil das Kanufahren war nur auf einem ganz ruhigen See, auf dem Kochelsee. Und von den Ländern, wo ich noch mal hinreisen möchte, wäre ja Vietnam oder das südliche Indien, Kerala, soll sehr schön sein.
Hi, I'm from Argentina and the first thing in my bucket list is moving to Europe. So I'm doing that next year, Europe 2020.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
I would like to bungee jump.
Alright.
Sounds really boring though.
No.
Has everyone else said that?
No one yet. You're the
Okay,
first.
cool, great, perfect. Okay, one thing on my bucket list is to go on safari. With animals. Wild animals.
Hey, yeah, I want to be a Prime Minister of India one day. That's my bucket list.
Could you name me one thing which you have on your bucket list, please?
Just one?
Or two?
Okay, so I think the main one is to open a school in India, which is quite a big thing.
Yeah.
That's one. And the other one is to build my own tiny house
Awesome.
in the nature, somewhere, with my own hands. This is the big things already, because it will take time. So I think I'm quite on the way already. I'm going to India for the 5th time in 1 month, around 1 month. So I keep visiting schools and getting inspiration to see how can I do that and where and what exactly. And for the tiny house, I'm just watching videos in YouTube.
Awesome.
And thinking which part in the world I want to do that. And keep thinking, because it's two big things to combine actually. Like being in India, having a project there and a tiny house somewhere. So yeah, it's a nice thing to keep the mind on thinking about this. Okay, by the way, I'm doing henna tattoo in Mauer Park every Sunday. Maybe it's finishing now because of the weather, but maybe next Sunday also. Otherwise in the markets around Berlin, Summer, Berlin Lach, and you will find me around. And this is my Instagram, Bea Murciego, my Facebook, Full Moon Henna, and you can book me for a tattoo, henna tattoo, and soon maybe real tattoos, anytime around Mitte or come to the market. Welcome to my shop.
I'd really like to discover a new kind of color. Which doesn't exist. And it is impossible for human eyes to discover a new color because every kind of color we already see it.
Ich würde gerne einen Segelschirm übers Meer machen.
Yeah, in English. So what we want the most in life is I like traveling. So this is one of our bucket lists to come to Berlin, and we just arrived yesterday. So because traveling makes us so happy and then take away from the regular life, work and stress. So I think travel is always good. It always comes up with something new and then meeting new people, new culture. So it's a good life goal to set. and yeah.
A silent concert.
Yeah, like in the concert, like the silent moment where everybody is like really focused.
Try. I think that's supposed to
The secret is to punch into it really hard. No, much harder.
Okay, so how do I do it? I don't know.
Look at what you're doing. You ran out of paper.
Action. So, Dan, what do you have on your bucket list?
Well, I already worked off most of the things on my bucket list. By now I just have the continuous goal to keep on doing this. Until I'm 80, I guess.